that she was really popular amongst everyone for being extremely pretty and fashionable. Even if it doesn't sound super normal for a teacher to be so popular, compared to the other teachers we had, such as the angry music teacher who would stay calm until anything went wrong in her class, no matter how small.
Miss, I forgot my recorder.
Can't you just use one of the school's spare recorders? She was really intense. Or the one who was probably the most opposite to the music teacher was our surfer dude technology teacher. He used to always dress like he was on vacation and come into school with flip-flops and wet hair. He was also pretty popular because he was by far the least serious teacher and was always making jokes in class. One weird thing that he used to do, though, is that he used to randomly But anyway, the point is that compared to all of these other teachers, the math teacher was by far the most normal. The girls in my class would always want to talk to her about clothes and hair, and the boys pretty much all had crushes on her. There was one time where we were halfway through a lesson when this one boy, who was still pretty small for his age, suddenly got up from his seat and walked over to the front of the class. The teacher was very confused, and she asked him, "What are you doing?" When the boy suddenly got down on one knee and asked her, "Miss, will you marry me?" He just proposed to her in front of the whole class, and the ring that he used was a ring from the school cafeteria. The whole class started laughing, even the teacher was laughing, and she told him to go sit back down. I found that pretty awkward since I couldn't tell if he was joking or not. But anyway, the point is that everyone in school thought that she was perfect and could do no wrong. And I thought so too. Until one day, I was walking to school and it was a pretty average morning, but I was running a little bit late, so I needed to rush down the street a bit. The street that the school was on was already mostly empty because people were inside already. So I was just running up the street until it got to the point where I had to cross the road. I looked and there were no cars coming, so I ran out onto the road, but then it happened. I heard screeching brakes and I turned my head and saw a big car coming fast towards me. There was no time for me to react and the car hit straight into me. The front of the car pushed into my waist and forced half of me to fall on top of it. So I was pretty much laying on the bonnet of this car, totally frozen in shock. A lot of the students in my school had already gotten their driver's license, so I thought that it had to be one of them. But I looked up through the windshield and I saw the extremely shocked face of my maths teacher. She must have been driving so fast for her